And two, one. Hey, everybody, everywhere. Welcome to the show. Hey, Paula. Hey, Sherry. How are y'all doing tonight? Let me tell everybody. Hey, everybody. Now then, I think it's going to tell me that I've got some people joining, I hope. Hey, everybody. Now then, we're up and going. Got 7 watching. Awesome. Thrilled to have all y'all tonight. How's everybody doing? Did y'all have a good day? Did you have a good weekend? Hey, Pamela, how are you? Looks like my. There we go. Hey, Geneva made it. Melinda made it. Yay. Awesome. Hey, y'all. We're going to wait for a few people to jump in. Maybe give everybody a couple of minutes to jump in. Just wanted to check in on all y'all. How you doing? How was your day? Like to killed myself, wrapping up everything. I had a live sale in a Facebook group on Thursday. Sold 51 pieces of Fenton. So if my shelves look naked behind me, it's because they are. I have had a lot of selling going on. So if y'all know anybody that wants to get rid of a Fenton collection, tell them you know a guy. That would be awesome. Who else is joining us tonight? Oh, there's somebody else jumped on. Got 10. Wonder if Becky's going to show up tonight. Yeah, it's a good problem, Geneva. It gives me anxiety because I'm like, I have to have more things. But, it happens. So, we're going to give everybody a couple more minutes to jump on. We'll start about 9:05. That works for everybody. We'll do some chit chat until then. I didn't have a theme till quite literally 4 minutes ago. I just decided that I would try to do some red, white, and blue, along with I've got some of Eric Weber's glass that he sent me. Pamela, I sold in Fenton Freedom. What? Okay. Caden's gonna enter it in the chat so that you can know which group that was, and you can maybe watch for it next time, Pamela. Um, but yeah, had a great sale, sold some really great stuff. Hate y'all missed it, but I will try to do better about letting y'all know where I'm at on Facebook and that sort of thing. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get some stuff out of the way for anybody that's new that's joining us. I'd love for anybody new to comment and say hi. I am Stephen Embry. I'm from Rogersville, Alabama. I own Stephen's Unique Antiques. Would love for you to come by and see me if you're ever in the area. I ship PayPal, or I use PayPal and invoice that way, and I ship that way. I am, let's see, what else was I supposed to say? That's probably about it because most of y'all already know this game. But if you don't, please feel free to ask. I do want to go ahead and plug our 4th annual Alabama and Classy and Sassy Glass Show. Will be the second weekend in November, and I would love, love, love for anybody that can come to come. It'll be a great, great time. Me, Becky, Barb, John Walk, the Fentons, Ann and John Fenton, Max and Deanna Iverson. A lot of your Facebook people will be coming. And so, yeah, we'd love for you to come. Oh, let's see. I think that about covers. Oh, if you're able to come to the FAGCA and FGS auctions and conventions and stuff, we would love for you to be there. It's the last full week of July. FAGCA is first and FGS is second. I'm on the NFGS board and the first time committee. So I would absolutely love for y'all to come and be part of that. Hey, Carol, how are you, baby? All right, so let's get this party started. So okay, I lied. Let's not get this party started. Uh I've been saying I was gonna try to do second and fourth Mondays, but the way that my schedule is falling, um, I will do third and fourth Monday in July. I'll be at church camp the second week, and then I think the fourth Monday is actually the Monday before we leave to go to um convention. So I will be able to do third and fourth Monday. I'll make sure that I put it out there and everything. But all right. So now that I've got that out of the way, I have some USA flags. They are 3x5 super polyester USA flags, canvas headed with brass grommets, 4 rows of sewing on the fly side. So, hey, Becky made it on. Yeehaw! She must have had absolutely nothing. Oh, Becky, I'm sorry. Bad news for you. You're dead to Caden. Uh, she said you spelled her name wrong. She said it's literally right there. Okay, sorry. All right. I would like to offer these up for $5 each. If anybody needs any, I have several. We're just going to do a first want. So if you want the flag, just say want. And these would be good for decorations. They'd be good to use as obviously as flags, but if you wanted to use it as a table runner or whatever on your table, and 3x5 is probably a good size for that. But they're just $5 each if anybody needs an American flag for the 4th of July, and I can get them shipped out and get them to you before then. And I think Caden's going to be calling my stuff, so if anybody's interested in that, and I don't know how far behind my leg is. Melinda made it on. Oh, I've got at least 5. If somebody needs a bunch, Becky blames autocorrect. We'll take it. All right. There we go. Yeah, Caden got it in there. So if y'all need any flags, just let me know. So I pulled the single most random assortment of stuff. Like when I said it's the kitchen sink, it's the kitchen sink. But then again, like I looked at all this blue stuff that I had and I was like, you know what? Let's do a red, white, and blue sale. So I've got this small glass shoe, and I think this one is, well, I thought it was Smith, and I still think it's Smith. I just think it's unmarked Smith. Just a little slipper. Let's start it at $5 if anybody's interested in it. It's got a really nice details to it. It's you can make somebody your Cinderella with the glass slipper. But yeah, it's real pretty. It's pretty small. It's smaller than most Fenton shoes. Um, Glenn's working on getting me my measuring tape. But yeah, we'll do $5 on the shoe. Start. Oh, look at it. It's got a little nice little bow on there. But we'll see how bad the lag is tonight. Boy, the other night on Facebook, it was eating me alive. It's not that bad tonight. Okay. All right. It's about 4.5 inches long and 2 inches tall. That's how long and how big. But I don't see anybody interested in my shoe tonight. I hope y'all like cobalt blue, because if you do not like cobalt blue, we may not have a good time. But let's see what else I got. Oh, I don't have a clue who made this set of bowl filler, but I'm gonna offer the whole bag up for $10. And they're really pretty. They're like a ice blue iridized. And you'll get the whole bag. And we'll start it at $10. Hi, Mary Beth. How are you? Oh, good, Pamela. We got some stuff, but this would make a really cool bowl filler. And some of them are really big, so they'd fill up a jar nicely. But flower arrangements. Yeah, flower arrangements. You can put them in a fish tank. Heck, whatever you want to put them in. But I just thought, oh, well, I got them in a. They were in a jar, in a biscuit jar, a crystal biscuit jar when I bought them, and I was like, well, those don't belong in that. But I just thought they were really pretty. All right. Well, I don't see anybody jumping on those, so let's see. I got this. Well, hi, Jeff. Welcome to the party. Jeff, yeah. Jeff got Caden's name right. He must have either heard the rant or just knew better, Becky. I don't know what to tell you. Hey, Becky, did you look at all my pictures that I sent you today? Do you guys know a pilgrim? Hey, does anybody know a Pilgrim Glass expert? I would love to know it if y'all know a Pilgrim Glass expert, because I got 2 absolutely killer pieces of Pilgrim Glass, but I know nothing about them. He is very smiley right now. Hey, Bonnie, how are you, darling? Yes. Well, what'd you think? Did I do good? All right. So now I'll get to selling this little picture. So this is a little, what I presume to be a Mosser's child size pitcher. I'm pretty sure it's Mosser. It's about 3 inches wide, or 3 inches tall and 3.5 inches wide. And I'd started at $5. Miniatures are extremely collectible. Cobalt blue is extremely collectible, so I was pretty excited when I got to see this. It might even be good, like, if you wanted to have somebody. Hey, awesome sauce. Glad you found me. Ah, awesome. Thank you, Pamela. I appreciate that so much. Yeah, so if y'all win something tonight and I don't have your information, send me an email to right there. That email there, and I will need your PayPal info and your PayPal email and your zip code will help me get to know that. So, yeah. Oh, again, distraction. Personal dressings. Like if you're having a party where everybody's like, ooh, dressing. Yeah, Melinda's in at 5. Thank you, Melinda. Melinda, you need this for that grandbaby. Or no, Janice just had the grandbaby. Which one of them just had the Janice just had the grandbaby, but Melinda's been buying stuff for grandbabies too. But yes, I just thought it was really cool. And like I said, it's not marked, but I'm like 95% sure it's Mosser, because Mosser didn't mark their stuff till later. Till basically, I think some people said, look, if you're going to use our molds, cough, Fenton, you got to start putting your own label on it so people aren't confused. All right. I don't see anybody else bidding, so we're going to let Melinda have it for $5. Thanks, Melinda. Appreciate you. Let's do. How about let's see, what do I do? Let's do a pair of these green vases. They're small. Got a little gold band on them. They're a hunter green. They're 4 inches tall. They'd be really cute for little bud vases. About 4 inches tall, about 2 inches across. We'll do $5. All right, Mary Beth, I got you, baby. Mary Beth wants the bag of marbles, Gwen, whatever we did with them. Yep, cool. Awesome. Yes, it does get confusing, doesn't it, Pamela? I'll do a $5 starter for both of them because they're really pretty. I think they're pretty old. I don't think they're Anchor Hawking, but it's a really pretty emerald green like that. Oh yeah, thank you, Bonnie. I appreciate that. You're welcome, Mary Beth. 5 for both of them. Gwen, Janice says hey. But yeah, these little vases are super cute. If y'all got a booth out there, you could make some good money at that. I would think that's almost yard sale find price there. But as you can see, they got these pretty golden bands. The gold is pretty darn good all the way around. This second one, it's skipping out a little bit, but not terribly. Just yeah, a nice shape to them as well. But if anybody wants the green vases, they're $5 for both of them. Do what? Just kidding. Bonnie is in at 5. I cannot. I'm trying to read, y'all. My iPad's faster than my phone, and I'm looking at my phone, not my iPad, so I'll start doing better. Yeah, that might be helpful. Caden's going to call an audible. All right, I think we're going to sell them to Bonnie. Thank you, Bonnie. Appreciate that. Let's do something red just because like I said, about 2 minutes before I meant to, I was like, let's do red, white, and blue. All right, so I've got a ruby red carnival toothpick holder. This one is marked Imperial. If I can get the light right and see it down in there. I've got this marked at $30, but let's blow it out at 20. If we want to start it at 20, that'd be great. You're welcome, Bonnie. This ruby red carnival. And I guess, let's see, could you use that as a, no. I was going to say, maybe you could, if you turned it upside down, you might could put a pillar candle on it. Might be kind of cute if it was a small enough pillar candle. Yeah. Started at 20. But looks like I'm kind of laggy tonight. About 6 seconds, cool beans. I can take 6 seconds over the 35 I was on Facebook the other night. Good night. Yeah, I'm wondering if we got too many things on the interwebs. Oh, okay. All right. Oh, I guess y'all might want to know the dimensions just in case, mightn't you? But it is a toothpick. It's 2.5 by 2.5. But if anybody wants it, you just holler back and let me know. We've done red. Let's do some white. How about the 5-inch milk glass hobnail 5-inch vase? And let's do it at 10. We can start it out at 10. Hey, Jeremy, hope you had a good sale. Me and Caden watched it for about 30 seconds. Oh, excuse me. Caden was watching it before I got home. She really liked your Fenton International pieces. I keep looking for some in the green. I don't know why. I don't want it because it's collectible. I just like the color, that color green. But this is Fenton. I don't know if I mentioned that. It is stamped. If you can see it right there. So If anybody's interested in a milk glass vase, 5-inch little vase, it's technically a vase. I hate to tell you. I've been corrected too many times. Because I want to call it a rose bowl every time, and it is by rose bowls crimp in, right? All right, I don't see anybody getting excited about my milk glass rose bowl or my 5-inch vase. Now look at y'all, got me tore down. All right, let's go back to some cobalt. Got no idea what this little canister is. Yeah, squat vase. Yeah, that's exactly right. Short, round, and fat, just like me. Cobalt blue vase. Not vase. I think it would be great for cotton balls and stuff. I think that's really what it was for. Yeah, it's cobalt blue jar. Let's start it at I've got 20 on it. Let's do 10. I think it's worth that. I don't have a clue who the maker is. It's not marked. I couldn't tell you how old or how new it is. It kind of lends itself to look like a drugstore piece. It's pretty cool though. It'd make a good cotton ball holder, whatever you need it to be. But if you like cobalt blue, it is a beautiful cobalt blue shade. It's just a real good. Now it's nasty. Some of it I gotta watch. I'll Windex it a little bit before I mail it to you if you be in it. But it's real pretty. Got a little. Oh, I guess you want to know how tall it is. All right, thank you, Miss Patsy. Oh, Melinda, you got to be 11 or higher, dear. It is 7 inches tall to the tippy top and 3 inches wide. All right, Miss Melinda's in at 12. Pamela, it's too short for straws. Unless you got bendy straws and wanted to go ahead and bend them. I did get a straw holder if anybody's interested in seeing it. But this one I think is not for straws. All right, Miss Patsy's in at 14. Thank you, Melinda. You want to be 16 or higher? That'd be cool. Becky, it really is. It's really pretty. It's a dark blue cobalt. It is dark blue cobalt all the way down. All right, we got it sold then to Miss Patsy. Thank you so much for 14. All right. Thank you. Let's see. Don't have a clue what this little dish is, but I've got 1, 2, 3 pieces that match it. I think it's like, I don't know if this is what I think, if I'm being honest, it's probably missing a lid, but it would make a good bar of soap holder. It's that size, and I would start this at $5. It's 3 3/4 by 2 1/4. I mean, so it's pretty stinking little, but it would fit a bar of soap really good. And it has a really pretty little design around the edge. I hope you can see it, because it is really pretty. That did sell. And it's really pretty. But I like I said, I do believe it had a top, but we're gonna repurpose it and make it a soap dish. Or it could be a ring holder. It'd be a good ring holder for your bedside. Or change whatever you wanted to use it for. But it's just got a really pretty design, and like I said, I've got a couple of more pieces. Caden said it looks long enough you can put Q-tips in it, and I believe I agree with her on that. Yeah, Jeremy killing it over here with the ideas. It's like he's got ESPN or something. It's to go with cotton ball canister. But I don't see anybody interested in it. Tell you what, it'll be up for sale, and I'll show you the other pieces of it in just a minute. Does anybody? I'm just gonna do the two random things that I have that are not glass that literally I just picked up the other day at a yard sale. So I got this Johnny Lightning. Does anybody do? George. Hi. Fit doors and Gwen, hand it back to me. We're gonna tell you what, George. We're just gonna sell it to you for $5 if you don't mind. That last name seems really familiar. So, send me a message on email, or if you belong to Tyler, just have Tyler text me. Yeah, sugar packs. Yeah. Okay, cool. All right. Got this Johnny Lightning Rock and Rollers car. Johnny Lightning's an extremely popular, kind of like Hot Wheels, except a little more upscale. This one has got Hey Little Cobra, and it's got an actual CD with it. It's really neat. Hi, Bill and Linda. Thank you for joining us. Let's start it at so I got 14. Let's do 10. Started at 10 because it's a really nice. Let's see. I was going to look and see if I can find a year on it. 2000. So it's already 23 years old. But if you've got a grandson, grandkid, it looks like that CD. Oh, hold on. I may want to keep this. This CD has GTO by Ronnie and the Daytonas, Fun, 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 The Beach Boys, Surf City, Jan and Dean, Mustang Sally by Sam and Dave, Hey Little Cobra, The Ripcords, and Little Deuce Coupe by the Beach Boys. Yeah, I was about to say it's a good CD. I mean, it's worth getting this for the CD. But yeah, I didn't know. Like I said, I was gonna try to offer more than just glass on this channel. I'm gonna try to get just a bunch of different stuff. But I got this and another thing that's not glass tonight, just in case somebody wanted to see. And if anybody's got grandbabies that's into Thomas the Tank Engine, I've got a ton of Thomas the Tank Engine toys. But if you guys want that, let me know. This is the other odd thing that I got. I have no idea. It is a cute little kid's purse, kid's tote. It's a canvas tote. It says Tango. When we talked about Tango Rose, maybe. Yeah. Cowgirl Capital Farm and Beach Supply in California. Yep, Tango Rose. But it's a neat little bag. We'll do it at we'll start it at 5. We'll try to get rid of it too. It's a neat little vintage tote, and it had some really cool graphics on it. I really liked it. Maybe y'all will too. But it's in good shape. I ain't no telling how old it is. Spring of 93 crop. So I mean, I guess it's at least that old. Or it's a reproduction of. But thought it was neat. Immediately, Becky, I bought it for Barb. I thought, oh yeah, Barb will love that. And then I realized that's not big enough for Barb. All right. Gwen, hand me one of Eric's votives. There. The cup things. Yeah. Either one. All right. So this glass is from my friend Eric Weber with Emporium. He owns these optic molds and these molds that he has sent me pieces of. I am one of 2 authorized retail dealers for his items, so I'm really pleased to be able to tell you that. Without further ado, here is the Daisy and Fern Optic Votive. Now, it could easily be a glass, but he has sprayed it with some iridescence, and we just don't think that it's super safe to drink out of it. Drink out of it at your own risk, but the pattern is Daisy and Fern, like you see Fenton make. Gwen, can you? Never mind. I don't know if that helps you to see the pattern any better or not. I was trying to get it to where you could see. Anyway, it's gorgeous. This is $35, and I have 2 of them. So if you needed one for each end of your table, one for each end of your buffet. But I mean, it's textured. It's the optic came all the way out. It feels good in your hand. Obviously, again, that shouldn't matter just in case you can't drink out of it. But $35, and I have 2 of these. And that's just going to be a straight want. So if you want this, just say want tumbler, I guess. Blue tumbler. They're really, really pretty. I was shocked when I unboxed them. I just thought they were much better than I could have ever dreamed of. I really hope he does his pumpkins again, because his pumpkins out of this optic were absolutely to die for. They were just spectacular. He iridized them. He did like a purple amethyst and iridized it. I wish I had one for an example, but I don't. But if anybody's interested in that at 35, just let me know. All right, let's see. He also sent me, I'm going to do a couple of things of his right quick. He also sent me, and I love these, and I hope y'all do too, these dragonflies. They are precious. They are made with frit, and they're very much like stained glass. You can get both of these for $20. So one is 3 inches long by 5 inches wide, and 2 inches wide, 2 inches long, and 3 inches wide. But they are just really, really pretty. Both for 20. That is the only 2 that I have in this color. Yes, so everything that's like this tonight. All right, Mary Beth's in at 20. Awesome, because they really are pretty. Did I do straight want? What did I say?
For 20. I don't know what you.
Yeah, I don't know what I said. Smiley face. Yeah, since Mary Beth started on Melinda, let's just start it at 20. I'm sorry if I screwed up. I probably did, knowing me. All right. Patsy's at 21. Melinda, I've got a few more, but they're different colors. They're not blue. These are the only 2 I have of this color. He does make these, but as you know, with all glass, no 2 are exactly the same. And you'll be getting both of these. So I've got Patsy at 21. Mary Beth, do you want to be 22? Okay, cool. Mary Beth's 22. Miss Patsy, do you want to be 23? Or Melinda, either one of you? Melinda, I'm sorry if I screwed up. I'll just start doing everything as a offer up. That way I'm not confused, unless I only have like, if I've got multiples, that helps. All right. Patsy's at 23. Melinda's at 24. Miss Patsy or Mary Beth, do you want to be 25 or higher? All right, Mary Beth is out. Miss Patsy, do you want to be 25? This one kind of reminds me of like a gummy worm. I mean, y'all, the details, I mean, they do. I'm sorry. The details are really pretty. Uh-oh. SpaghettiOs, somebody's getting pulled over. Go out there and see if it's your best friend, Caitlin. Oh, good, it's not. All right. NP. All right. No one. All right. Ms. Patsy, do you want to be 25, dear? You get both of them. All right. Miss Patsy's out. Melinda wins for 24. Thank you. All right. So let me. So this is something else that Eric does. He does starfish. This starfish does not glow, but it is really pretty. It is much bigger than the other ones that I used to sell. It is 4.5 inches wide and about 4 inches tall. But he's really pretty. Like he's a key lime color, but he does not glow at all. And we'll start him at 15. We'll offer him up starting at 15. You're welcome, baby. Sorry if I messed you up. Sorry if I messed up. You got orange stuff. I didn't get any orange. No, I do see some orange dragonflies. I didn't get any orange. I didn't get much orange. Anybody want to start this bad boy at 15? He is really pretty. And I bet he would catch sunlight really good too. I got orange. Okay. So he's got some really neat details. But no, Glowy Girl, it does not glow, I don't think. Gwen, bring me my flotchet just in case, but I'm 95.9 and 3/4% sure that it does not glow. I never found it. It's over there in the same place in front of the behind the pamphlets. Keep reaching. Yep, you're in the right area. Just go straight back. Atta girl. But I am like 95% sure that it does not glow.
Get the
Because I don't it don't. I know it don't. Not even a little bit. I begged him. I said, "Oh, please put something in it to make it glow." But it doesn't. So if anybody's interested in this and at 15, just let me know. We'll move on. I don't want to drag on too slow tonight. Because I got a lot of stuff pulled. All right, Patsy's in at 14. We'll just sell it to her. Oh. Yeah, it was 15, Miss Patsy. Is that okay? We'll just sell it to you for 15. That was the starting offer. Yeah, Miss Patsy, you just let me know if that's okay. All right, I've got this mini cobalt hen on the nest, and it is Mosser. It is before Mosser started marking their stuff because it is not marked. It is 3 inches long and 2 inches tall. Let's start it at $8. He's a really pretty little hen on the nest. Yeah, don't we all wish it glowed? My gosh, it would make it so much easier to sell, that's for sure. Thank you, Glowy. I got you in at 8. Glow it, Carolyn. I don't know what you want me to call me. Some people want their secret identities, their secret identity, and I'm sorry if you tell me that you want your secret identity secret. You better let me know. All right, I got Glowy in it at 8. Does anybody want to be 9 or higher? Oh. All right, got her in at 8. Does anybody want to be 9? I don't see anybody jumping up and down. All right, we'll just sell it to Glowy Girl at 8. Thank you. All right, let me do. Dum-dum-dum. Oh, awesome, Patsy. Thank you. Let me do. Let me do a piece of red Fenton. This is Ruby Red Fenton, and it is Carnival stretch glass. So it's got a texture on the inside, but not on the outside. Well, I done got 2 stickers on it. We'll start it at 30. That is a really pretty design on the outside of it. I don't know the design off the top of my head, but it is marked Fenton. It is from the 2000s, as it has a 0 there in the logo. So we'll do it for starting at 30 if anybody's interested in it. It's about 4.5 inches tall and almost 5.5 inches wide. But it's really pretty. Oh, you're welcome, Glowy Girl. But yeah, this has got a really pretty, the stretch finish gives it a rough feel on the inside and a little bit on the outside. It's like they just, they use acid to do that, and it's like they just did it around the top. Very odd. Sometimes they did it all, sometimes they didn't. Yeah, it'll fluoresce, I think. Barely. I mean, not a whole lot of glowing going on that one. I don't know if the stretch spray keeps it from doing that or what. But I do this one starting at 30. But I don't see anybody super interested in my red stuff tonight. So let's go on back to blue then. Let's see. I've got this little blue basket weave basket. It's kind of wonky, I'll be honest with you. 5.5 inches tall, 3 inches wide. We'll start it at $5. You kind of see that the handle's kind of wonky. But it's a really pretty little basket weave. It is marked with what I believe is an M. I can't really make it out, so we'll just assume till I learn otherwise that it's Mosser. But it's a neat little basket. 2.5 inches tall on the basket portion of it, but we'd started at 5. It's got really great cobalt blue color. You can use it for all sorts of things too. Be cute to put M&Ms in, all 12 little M&Ms that you could get in it. But it's just a cute little cobalt black basket if anybody's into that. All right, Pamela's in at 5. Thank you. Does anybody want to be 6 or higher? I don't know. This one's just a cute basket. Basket weave basket. And with it being Mosser, I don't have a lot to tell you about it. Oh, I see what kind of happened there. It's like they got to the edge here and just kind of twisted it to try to make it line up. It was like when they used their tool they didn't pull it together very much. So All right, let's go ahead and sell it to Miss Pamela. Thank you. Yeah, just a little wonky. That makes it a whimsy. All right, let's see. Anybody feeling beachy? I got this little I got this little shell dog the other day. I'd started at $2. He's really cute. He's got cute little eyes and made completely out of shells, including the big bottom shells of shell. But if anybody wanted the little shell puppy at $2, I don't know. Does anybody collect shell art? They're pretty cool. Oh, Patsy does. $2. Thank you, Patsy. Anybody want to be 3? He's pretty cute. He's even got a little tail. And it's a pipe cleaner, I think. That's what it is. Somebody might have even glued that little tail on him. See his little nub? Pretty cute. I would say he kind of looks poodleish, but all right. I don't see anybody else interested in my shell poodle, so we're going to sell it to Miss Patsy. Thank you, Miss Patsy. All right. Something else I got this weekend. Now you tell me, this is not just stinking cute. So he lays down like this. He's a shelf layer, I guess. And he's a little ceramic bunny. Let's start him at let's start him at 4. He's really cute. He's hollow on the inside. He just laid back there stretched out. We'll start him at 4 though. Have I got any tea left, girls? Yeah, a little bit. Okay. I'm gonna have to get some of that in a minute. He's got cute little bunny feet. Don't see anybody interested in my little rabbit. Y'all tell me what kind of stuff you want me to put. Yeah, I say that. I know what y'all want. It's Fenton, a lot of it, but I really just do not have a ton of it to go around tonight. Let me do the bunnykins, maybe. I have no idea. All right. So this dragonfly from Eric is 5.5 inches wide and 4 inches long. He's the only one I have. And he told me that this is Fenton Cullet. So he did tell me if it's lavender, which I do have some lavender coming up, cobalt blue, which I guess was the first one that I had, or ruby, that it is all Fenton Cullet. So this one is going to be starting at 25. This is the only one I have, and it is the only one that's, I mean, they're basically all one of a kind, but you can see the details on its wings and on his little body. It's really good. The bigger they are, the cuter they are, I think. And this one got pretty good definition on everything. Oh, excuse me, y'all. My nose is itching. But started at 25 and it's big. And you could, if you got you some copper wires, you could wrap it right up under the wings there and kind of make you a hammock for it, and you can hang it in your window and watch it catch all the sun. I don't know that it would go all the way through because it's pretty opaque, but uh, it's a pretty one. I like it. It's got all kinds of different fallish colors. But pretty. If y'all decide you want that, let me know. All right, let's see. Here is Let's see what color it's gonna turn. So here's a lavender starfish, and it's doing exactly what I thought it would do the closer I get it to the camera. So fun facts about Fenton's lavender is that if you get it in different light, it will go almost completely white or gray. So in this light, it's actually a lavender color. But I've got a light back toward the middle of my shop that just turns it completely white or gray. We would what? It does look pink. Okay, good. That's kind of what it's supposed to look like. Miss Patsy, I'll look and see if I've got any old cobalt. I don't know that I've got any old cobalt, but I got plenty of cobalt sitting here. And I did get some Victorian glass you might be interested in today if I get to it. But this one's 15. If anybody wants to start it at 15, it's the same size. It's 4.5 inches by 4. Yeah, it looks really, it is pinker. It's more purple in person. It's Fenton's lavender in person. From the 70s, if y'all have ever seen any of that lavender, it's a darker, it's a purple, it's a pinky purple. All right, Melinda's in at 15. Thank you, Melinda. I've also got some matching pieces to go with this one as far as color scheme goes. If anybody else is interested in, I don't like splitting up sets if I can help it. Not that it is a set, but yeah, but it's 15. And I don't see anybody else jumping in there, so we're gonna sell it to Melinda. Thank you, Melinda. By the way, are you coming to convention this year to pick up, or am I gonna need to ship this and several other things to you? Because you had some other stuff from another sale that I just got set back from you for, I think it was some children's books. And Janice, if you're still watching, I found something in the back room for you. It was a cranberry. It was a bowl. It was an LG Wright bowl. But anyway, it's back there, and I'll send you a picture of it to make sure you still want it. Cause that law ain't no telling how long it's been back there. You may have told me you wanted it 6 months ago, and then we just never did get it to you. Okay, so I've got a little bitty set of 3 lavender dragonflies, and they are all the same size. So these, I think, are all the same size with maybe that slight difference in there. Miss Patsy, no, he only sent me the 2 starfish, but I will try to watch and ask him. Yes, do that. Okay, I'll send you the picture. All right, so these 3 dragonflies, we'll start them at 20. Till November. Oh, got you. Yeah, I mean, I was like, when am I gonna see you in November? Yes, you better have your butt down here in November. But yeah, okay, so $20 on the mini dragonflies for all 3 of them. You're getting all 3 of these. So if you got 3 grandbabies or whatever, you can give 1 each. Or if you've got, they make really cute little, like to put in your little flowers as a little just decorations in your plants. This would be really cute. But so I got these at 20 for the whole set. But I don't see anybody wants to make matches. So we will. You sure will be. Yeah, you'd better be. I'll drive to Kentucky and kidnap you if I have to. Well, I better watch what I say. I am on the internet. Somebody will flag me in a heartbeat, buddy. I'm just joking. Okay, Gwen, hand me one of those or pictures or whatever that is. Yep, that'll work. All right, I have a Fenton Rosaline Cruet. I just picked it. No, not Cruet. Perfume bottle that I just picked up over the weekend. I would like to start it at 25. I've got it marked $34.99, but I'm going to start it at 25 for my good friends here on YouTube. It is Fenton Rosaline. It is 6 inches tall and 4 inches wide. So it started at 25. It's really pretty, got really great blush. As you know, Rosaline is one of the colors that works off of reheating it up. It gets that darker pink up there at the top. So they reheated this one and it blushed beautifully. We'll start it at 25. Oh, thank you, Pamela. Pamela's in at 25. Does anybody want to be 26 or higher? Yeah. Gwen, do you mind bringing me my tea? Crap. Is that one that's yours? Mine didn't have that much in it. Mine's on that corner. Yep, there you go. Yes, I think so. But it's about 6 inches. Yeah, lemon seed. Sorry. Yeah, it's almost the same size, but not quite. All right, I got Pamela. Anybody else in at 25? All right, we're going to go ahead and sell it to Pamela for 25. Thank you, Pamela. Appreciate it. All right. Let's do this little blue and white girl towing her wagon. She is about 5 inches long and about 3 inches wide. She's got some kind of China sticker on there. I was gonna do $8 on it. Let's start it at 4 for y'all. If anybody's interested in this, at starting at $4. She's cute. She'd make a cute little planner, or if you wanted to put a pin cushion in it and use it as a pen holder, or normal pens, writing pens. I thought she was pretty. But I'm at 352 subscribers. Hey, if y'all have not subscribed to me, let me shamelessly plug myself. 352. If I get to 500, then I can start the new version of monetization. So that would be really helpful. It lets me do a couple of extra things, but then I got to get to 1,000 eventually. But I've got some other stuff. Yeah, and give me a thumbs up as well. Please don't forget to give me that because it helps me in the YouTube algorithm. All right, don't see anybody interested in my wagon girl. We're gonna let her keep pulling. How about this? I'm almost sure it's a Smith shoe as well. I would start it at $5. It's a cobalt blue. Yep, cotton balls or Q-tips. I swear that's the name of the game tonight. This shoe is really pretty. It's 4 inches wide by 4 inches tall. It's really pretty. It's got it's not like Fenton's Daisy and Buttons. It's got some nice details. It matches the other shoe. that I had earlier. In that it's got, no, maybe not. Sorry, thought it did. Not the same bow. But it's it'll be $5 if anybody wants to start it. I don't know if anybody even collects shoes anymore. No, I sold a couple of shoes the other night. During my Fenton sale the other night. Caton's over there dying. Thank you, Miss Patsy. Got you in at 5. Anybody want to be 6 or higher? Yay. Thanks, Caitlin. You're the best. She's part of the live studio audience, y'all. So she had to do it. All right. Anybody want to be 6 or higher? All right. Let's just sell it to Miss Patsy for $5. I appreciate you. Let's see. Let's do. I thought this was really cute. This is, again, a Mosser miniature. It is the Grape and Cable Child's Butter Dish. And I want to start it at 10 because it's a good one. The miniatures are not easy to find. And this is a good one. So it's the miniature butter dish. It is 4 inches wide by 3 inches tall, roughly. All right. George is in at 10. Thank you. Anybody want to be 11? It's got, I don't know if I can get you to zoom in on how pretty the details on the grapes are and everything. Size, yeah, it's the miniature. It's 2. All right, Miss Patsy's 11. Thank you. It's 4 inches wide and 3 inches tall. So it's miniature. Here it is at my face. All right, George is back in at 12. Miss Patsy, do you want to be 13? This is older Mosser glass. I don't know that they make miniatures anymore. I don't see them in the catalog or anything. So they may, I don't know if they ever going to put them back in production or not, but this one might be a hard one to find. I'm not sure. Thank you, Miss Patsy, in at 13. George is in at 15. Thank you, George. Miss Patsy, do you want to be 16 or higher? It's a cute one. All right, Miss Patsy's out. Thank you, George, for your bids. Thank you, Miss Patsy, for your bids at 15. All right. So I told y'all I had a couple of more pieces that match that soap dish that I had earlier. This is like just the little catch-all dish that matches it. It is, let me go ahead and tell you, it's 4 inches by 2 inches tall, 4 inches wide and 2 inches tall. It's got this really pretty, almost like a snowflake pattern, but it's not a snowflake. On the 4 corners there. And then this cute little, I don't have a clue what a trinket dish. That's what I'm calling it. again, put anything in it. So I think it was George, you may have been the one that got this earlier. We'll start it at 5. He did. All right. So George, this matches some more of your stuff that you got earlier, the little soap dish. So we'll start this at 5. And it's really pretty, and I don't see anything wrong with it. No chips, no cracks, no nothing. Again, don't know who made it. This one may be one of those really good imports, but I don't know. But it's pretty nice. The glass is mostly clear. It don't look like the foggy new stuff. But we'll start it at 5, and it's 4 inches across and 2 inches tall. So it's pretty small this way, but it's pretty big this way. So in case anybody needs it. It is a cute little trinket dish. Be great for a ring holder, catch all for change, whatever you wanted it to be. That ain't doing it for you though. All right, we'll move on then. Let's see. Is anybody fans of anything hand painted tonight? Yes, I got one thing for sure that's hand painted. But I'm fixing to do these two made in occupied Japan vases. We're gonna do the matching pair, and I'm gonna do let's see, I was looking to see, I don't remember if there's one of them that's damaged or not, and I don't think they are. So I'd like to do 10 for both of them. I'll start it at 10 for both of them, and they are made in hand painted, occupied, made in Japan. If you can see it there and it wants to focus, but it says, oh, maybe it'll focus on that if I forget. Becky told me how to make it do it, but I don't know. Anyway, cute little matching pair of occupied Japan vases. They are 3.5 inches tall and 3 inches wide. So if you have a spot in your miniature collection for a pair of occupied Japan, man, these things used to be hot as a firecracker when occupied Japan was hot. And Red Letter Japan, does anybody remember that? Man. But they're just cute little vases. Don't see anybody jumping up and down about them. If I'm going too fast or if I'm going too slow, y'all let me know. I'm going to try to, by the way, I'm going to try to figure out a way by next time I do a sale to make it to where I can set up 3 or 4 items at a time where you can still see my face, but I'm going to pan back and forth to my face and the 3 or 4 items so that maybe we can make this go a little bit faster and it won't be so painfully slow for y'all. I have a Fenton for LG Wright Moss Rose painted pitcher. It is Peach Blow. It was, like I said, Fenton made for LG Wright. This one, let's start it at 30. I've got it marked 39. I just picked this up over the weekend at that estate sale. It's a really good piece. There's a whole lot of this in this pattern if y'all wanted to start collecting it. There's several pieces in it. Oh, Matthew, you spot the best stuff in the house, don't you? That is the Dave Fetty mosaic vase, and if you want me to put it up, I'll be glad to do that for you. What are you out hunting tonight? But this is a good piece of Fenton if somebody wants to start it at $30. It's called Moss Rose. Oh, y'all, I'm bad. I'm trying to get better about remembering to tell you the size of everything. It's 5 inches by 4.5 inches wide. So it's the smaller of the creamers, but it's. Please do. Okay. Don't get mad at me because Dave Fetty's kind of pricey. So we'll see. I'll do it next. If anybody's interested in, if y'all see anything you want to look at behind me, y'all just let me know because I'll be glad to pull it. But I'm telling you, I'm running so low on Fenton right now. It is absolutely pitiful after that show I did Thursday night. But I don't see anybody interested in this. Y'all, I'm gonna have to get a jug of sweet tea. What is the blue basket over your left shoulder on the bottom? Oh, yep. I see which one you're talking about, Pamela. I'll get it in just a minute.
Do you want my tea? I'm through with it.
Yeah, probably. Okay. All right. So Vegas wants me to put up this autumn vase by Dave Fetty. It is number 362 of 750. Why is it wet?
There's water there.
Oh, good. That makes me feel better. I was like, that should not be the case. All right. So, it is 9 inches tall. This one was done at the factory. And it was done, I don't know that it's got a date. I would say early 2000s. I've got $3.99 on it. I will start it at $2.75 if you guys want to start and play ball. Y'all know about Mr. Dave Fetty. He is he's getting on up in age, and his stuff is going to be more expensive as time goes on. Awesome. Thank you, Matthew. Got you in at $2.75. Does anybody want to be $2.80 or higher? This one it's a beautiful frit. I don't see this one very often. Yes, Pamela, he is in his 80s and still blowing glass. He blows glass at Henderson Hall. He did several things while I was out at Ann and John's. He blew several pieces out there. Ann and John have a lot of his pieces. And he's doing great. I mean, he really is. You can go and watch a video of him blowing a vase on my YouTube page here. He blew a vase for a lady, and you'll have to go watch till the end for the surprise, because there was a surprise at the end. But it was really awesome to watch him blow glass. So, is anybody else interested in this piece? It's a really great piece. I love it. But I'm glad that it'll be going to a new good home. And I don't think I see anybody else, so we'll just go ahead and sell it to Vegas. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you very, very much. All right, Miss Pamela, I think saw this Gracious Touch is the color. Sapphire blue made for Gracious Touch is this color. It's the water lily pattern. It is Fenton. It ought to have a stamp somewhere. Yep, there it is. Let's see what it says for me. Made in the 90s. I'm pretty sure should be the color code there. I've got it marked $80. I would start it at 65 if anybody's interested. This is an extremely hard color to find. It's an extremely beautiful color because it's I don't know, they just didn't do a lot in it. They did things for Gracious Touch in it. It's beautiful though. I love this color blue. All right, Miss Pamela's in at 65. Thank you. Anybody want to be 70? It's it is. It's just a gorgeous color. I love it. It's almost 7 inches wide and 8 inches tall. Is how big it is. Yeah, I know. I'm so excited. You guys, I hate shipping baskets just because it's not because I trust me to pack it right. I don't trust the UPS to treat it right. Or the USPS, whichever one. Yep, I can do that yellow overlay hat for you, Miss Patsy. I can do that. But I don't see anybody else jumping up and down. So, Miss Pamela, I will sell it to you at $65. Thank you, ma'am. It is. Yes, ma'am, you do. I've still got some of yours from the other day. I got to get to you. Let's see. Yellow. Which side is my left shoulder? Okay. Ugh. All right. So, this piece is from the 1940s. It is Fenton Yellow Overlay. It is the it's the 3.5 inch vase by 4.5 inch vase. And I would do it at I'd start it at 35. I've got 40 on it, but I'll do it at 35. These are not common to find, the yellow overlay colors. There's 3 colors that they did in the 40s. It was yellow overlay, goldenrod, which is extremely rare to find, but Becky found some at one time, and amber overlay. But this one is indeed yellow overlay. You see how bright and yellow it is. Goldenrod is more of a mustardy yellow. All right, Patsy's in at 35. Thank you, Miss Patsy. Does anybody want to be 37 or higher? Yeah, you did good. Did you sell those finally, Becky, or do you still have those? We may have to make a YouTube short. All right, cool. We may have to make a short about the differences between yellow overlay, goldenrod, and amber overlay. That would be a good little learning video. Okay. Yeah, they're exceedingly rare. Like goldenrod is exceedingly rare. Sure. I'm up for that. Yeah, anytime anybody wants to see something behind me, you're welcome to. Be glad to show it to you. Whew. All right, I don't see anybody else interested in it besides Miss Patsy, so we'll go ahead and sell it to her for 35. Thank you, Miss Patsy. All right, let me see what else. Okay. Let's see if George is still with us. I've got the tray that matches.
Was in at 35.
Yeah, I sold it to her. Yep. Sold to Miss Patsy. All right, so I've got this little cobalt blue tray. It matches the. You know what? No, it's not. I started to say that is a snowflake, but it is not a snowflake. All right, so this little tray is 9 inches long and 6 inches wide. I'd almost bet there's a Sugar and Creamer out there somewhere in the world that matches this. Either that or it
You say it.
it may be a vanity set. It may be that little trinket box goes on there and the other little soap dish thing goes on there. I've got 20 on it. Let's start at half that. Let's do it 10. It's really pretty. It's really big size. I mean, it'll hold some stuff. So, it's really pretty. Yeah, it would, but it's awful wide to be a butter dish. 3.5 inches. You get 2 sticks of butter on there. All right, we got Dodge in it at 10. Does anybody want to be 11 or 12, 14 or 72? The mint green pieces that is on the shelf above the blue baskets. I just want. Okay, yep, gotcha. I see what we're talking about. All right, we got George in at 10. Does anybody want to be 11 or higher? I like this though. It is pretty. So let's. Yeah, a pound of butter. Yeah, a solid pound of butter. Oh yeah, they make them in big rectangle-y square things, don't they? Try to fit a pea. Try to fit. What do you mean, like the piece that it came with? Gwen, can you hand me that? I don't know. Let me see what we're doing here. So, yeah, where'd that other little butter dish or the little? You know what? This may be exactly what that is, because those are going to fit on there. Almost. So the little trinket dish fits perfectly, but the soap dish I sold earlier ain't gonna quite get it with its companion on there. Now it'll set inside real easy, but it could be that it's part of a cream and sugar and I'm missing the cream.
She was want the real read on that bad boy.
Oh yeah. Yes, Velveeta, absolutely. The piece you sold. Yeah. Okay. So it doesn't quite fit on there. James Bond. Nice. Velveeta. Love that. All right. Miss Patsy's in at 11. George, do you want to be 12? Too late now, Becky. We done got that. Hey, that's right. Back up and punt. Somebody jumped in and said they might want to play ball. George is at 15. Miss Patsy, do you want to be 16 or higher? That's right. It can be 16 or higher, Miss Patsy. All right, Miss Patsy said, all right, George got the other piece. I'm going to let him have it. Thank you, Miss Patsy. I appreciate you. Thank you, George, for your bids. Da-dum-dum-dum. Let's see. Oh, here's something else I can do. How about something that I don't get very often because I don't think they keep them in stock very often. I'm pretty sure this is a Mosser miniature bunny on the nest, and he is really cute. He is 3 inches long and about 2 inches tall. I started the chicken at 8. I'll do the bunny at 8. Yeah, George, buy the trinket box. Don't break up a happy family. I'll sell you the trinket box for $5. If you tell me you want it, George. All right. Monster Mini Bunny on the nest. We'll start it at 8. Glowy Girl, do you want this one to go with your chicken? I think you need it to go with your chicken. They can chase each other around the farm. But yeah, this one's a lot harder to find. You see the hens on the nest all the time, but you never hardly ever see the bunnies on the nest. Jeff, don't tell me how to live my life. My goodness. Oh. All right, thank you, George. I appreciate you, bro. All right, is anybody interested in my little bunny? I can't believe nobody wants the little bunny rabbit. They're hard to find. If anybody changes their mind, let me know. All right.
Oh, did George take the trinket box?
Yes, George took the trinket box. All right. Surely I've got a price on one of these, but no, of course I don't. Okay. All right. For Pamela, this is Willow Green Opalescent, I think. It is a weird green from the early 2000s, and it's a nut dish. I bought it because it was a weird green. I would start it at $20. It is Fenton hobnail. It's 6 inches wide and all of 1.5 inches tall. It's just a little nappy. Yeah. I saw Large just sent me a message on Facebook and said, like she forgot me on here. Maybe she'll jump on in a second. All right, Pamela's in at 20. Thank you. Huh? I did 20. Yep. So Pamela's in at 20. Anybody want to be 21 or higher? Hey, George, this might look good with your sea mist green. I could be wrong, but hey, she made it. Da, 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 da. You found me. I was not even lost. I literally told you that I was going to be on the YouTubes today. Huh. Can I what? Oh, sorry. I'm just sitting here playing with it, and she's like, no, stop it. All right. Pamela's in at 20. Anybody want to be 21 on this Willow Green Opalescent? Why do you need a link? You should be subscribed to me. Hit the little notification bell and you'll never miss another show. Right, everybody? $20. I don't see anybody else jumping in. Miss Pamela, do you want 1 or 2? I happen to have 2 at $20 each. I should, you're right. I knew it. I knew that I was right. All right, let's see. Who? Yep, just the 1 for Miss Pamela. I think, unless she tells me she wants both of them for some. Unless she tells me that she wants 2 for some reason. All right, just 1. Awesome.
Anybody else want to go on?
Yeah, does anybody else want the other one for $20? I'll be glad to sell it to you too. All right, who needs a new coffee mug? I have a Ruby Red Imperial coffee mug. You talking about? Now it'll hold some coffee. Now it's pretty big. It is 5 inches by 5 inches, right at it. It's leaf pattern and it's got some really good coloration on it. The iridization and everything. Let's see. For Glowy Girl, it will not irradiate or nothing. So tall purple, tall yellow pulpit vase over left shoulder. You got it, sister. We'll do that next. Hey, Laura subscribed. Cool. All right. Janice wants the other one. Thank you, Janice. Appreciate it. That'll look good with your robin's egg blue. But yeah, oh, I guess it would help if I told you a price. How about $20 for this Imperial? God, this thing is heavy. By the time you put coffee in it, I don't know if y'all can lift it or not. It is hefty. Don't pick it up by the handle. It's not a basket, Jeff. You can probably pick this up by the handle, and if you needed to hit somebody over the head with it, Becky, you could hit Jeff over the head with it. $20 starter if anybody needs a new coffee mug that is heavy duty. All the glass settled down here, and that's where all the bulk of the heft is. But nobody's much been interested in my. Does anybody collect Ruby Red anymore? I don't. I find, one, it's hard to find, and two, it very rarely sells for me anymore. That's why I don't buy it very often. But I'll tell you, the glass shed lady, a lady up the town next door to me, she bought a beautiful Ruby Red hobnail decanter set with goblets, and it was beautiful.
Yeah, you did. Never.
What? Oh, I did not sell lavender dragonflies, Laura. I will send you pictures tomorrow to see if you are interested in those that my friend Eric from Emporium made. All right, we're going to skip this. Okay. What? Oh, the yellow Jack in the Pulp. Yep. Nope, this one is Cameo. So this is Cameo glass. It does not glow. Only custard glows. See there? No glowy. It is 10.5 inches tall to the tippy top. It has this lovely little barn scene painted on it with trees. And it is hand painted by Deborah C. Hill. It is Fenton from the 70s. It is stamped right in the middle, but it almost got baked out. I can just make out the logo there. So it's a barn in like the winter scene at sunset. I've got $130 on it, but let's start it at $75 if anybody's interested in that. Huh? Uh-huh. Laura, don't be a suck up. Not to Caden. Laura said, "You're too kind. Thank you and your wonderful wife, too." And I said, "She's sucking up." She said it does help. Oh, mercy. All right. So if anybody's interested in starting this at 75, Jack in the Pulps are extremely collectible. If you guys watched my video about my friend Christy and Eddie's house, you saw probably 50 or 60 Jack in the Pulps in that video. He's got them lined up, shelf across shelf, and 2 deep, and I bet he had 3. I know he had 3 or 4 shelves of Jack in the Pulps, and he loves them. But these are just not easy to find. This one's got a nice high pull up. What's the blue vase next to it? Sir, you and your eagle eye. Yeah. You and your eagle eye. I will pull it next. Yes, Gail loves gyps too. I'd be willing to bet she's already got this one though, wouldn't you, Becky? I don't know. Didn't ask her, I guess. Oh, no problem, Miss Patsy. Not a problem at all. All right. I'm learning I can just pull all the good stuff for Matthew. All right, Matthew, sir. This is the 10-inch by 5-inch Frank Workman vase. It is number 134 out of 500. The Frank Workman was Dave Fetty's apprentice, more or less, at Fenton, but he had a very different style than Dave did. He did more contemporary looking stuff, and this is one of those contemporary looking pieces. I have 4 1/4 on it. I will start it at $350 if you're interested, Matthew. Frank's stuff is growing in interest. $350. Yes. It's gorgeous. It is his stuff's growing. It's not quite as popular as Dave's, but he will definitely have his day in the sun, and I will wish that I kept this vase someday, I'm quite sure, because I had a matching pair of these, and Gail bought one from me in my last sale. So, Miss Patsy, this was made in the early 2000s before Fenton closed. I don't know. He didn't sign the year on it, but it's 134 out of 500. Yeah, Vegas, let me think about it, because yeah, it's a great piece. I don't get to come across this kind of stuff very often at all. There's some on eBay, but I have yet to see this particular vase on eBay. A lot of his are like the flared out bowls and stuff. Blue is mine and Caden's favorite color, so it's like, if it had to go home and sit on the shelf at my house for a while, probably wouldn't hurt my feelings. I will think about it, Matthew, and I'll get back with you. But while we're showing off really good glass, let me go over here right quick. We'll see if we can't wet y'all's whistles. Let's see, I missed something. I did have to throw in one of the golfers behind you, and I'd tooth. Dude, Laura, what is with you people and reading my whole brain? I literally just got this yesterday, so you've not even given me any time to enjoy it. This is Fall's Gift to Spring by Kelsey Murphy. It is number 73 of 350. It is signed by George Fenton, Nancy Fenton, and Mike Fenton. And I'll let y'all see all that if I can get the angle right. This is by Kelsey Murphy. So it's Fall Springs. This is sand carved by Kelsey Murphy at Fenton. If you guys know anything about sand carved items from Fenton, you know that yeah, great for fall. Exactly. If you guys know anything about the sand carved items from Fenton, you know that most of them started in the $750 to $1,000 range. That's because when you start doing this, as you can see, it's satinized here on the edges and glossy here. So it starts out this, and then they start sandblasting and revealing all these other pieces. When they start doing that, it starts busting, cracking, and everything else. So the real answer is they might have limited this to 350, but they may not have got 350 out of them. That's a lot of what happened with Dave Fetty when they did the set, like the hanging hearts and the turquoise and the limited edition pieces in the 70s. They did not meet the quota because many of them broke. That being said, if anybody is interested in this vase, I would start it at $700. I've got 850 on it. Or actually I got 895 on it. I've got 895 on it. I would start it at 700 if anybody is interested. We need another short. Okay, that's great. Yes, I can do one of those for y'all. Yes, Patsy, I believe it is. So they start out with glossy glass, and then they just take a sandblaster after they etch it, and if y'all know anything about it, which I don't know if you can see it, they cut away an entire layer of the glass, so it's three-dimensional, whether you can tell it or not. So this is the top layer, and it goes down about, I don't know, you can snag your finger on it. I can't tell you how. I mean, it's just a fraction. Have the Kelsey exhibit of Kelsey. Well, dang nabbit. All right, guys, you heard it here first. Go over to Becky's page and go look at her exhibit. Kelsey did beautiful work. Her protege, Chris Carpenter, did amazing work as well. I have a piece of Chris Carpenter at my house that I got at the auction at the Fenton Bash this past time, and you talking about thrilled to have it. But yes, sand carved is an extremely expensive. That was her sneezing all the way out there. Oh, oh, good grief. Okay. All right. So anyway, sand carved, very expensive. If you find it out there and you find it cheap, there is a difference between carved, cameo glass, and etched. So I have, yeah, etched is just very light. I mean, very light. Well, I guess I can show you. Let me see. Is this etched? No, that's cameo.
The piece that was in the same book. Purple bowl.
Purple bowl.
No.
It's already in the box.
I didn't know.
What else did I get? Oh, this thing. Sorry. This thing is etched. It's Fostoria. It is a Fostoria silver handle. You can see that it's still transparent, but it's like a stretch finish on it. But you can still touch, like, when you touch it, it's all one layer. It's not, there's no depth cut into it or anything. And that's the difference between acid etched, which is what this would be, I would imagine. Acid etched, because this is from the 40s, versus sand carved. So that's your 20-cent lesson for the night. Okay, let's get through some more stuff. I want to. I got a couple more things here. Yeah, I got a couple things. Can we see the blue vase that was right next to the jet. I think that was the Frank Workman that I showed a minute ago. You do the Workman for that and the Golf Creamer for a K. So you want to do that one for 1,000, Matthew? Thank you. All right. So he wants. So he wants the Workman vase. No, wait.
Do the Workman that and a golfer creamer for a K.
For a K, I don't know what that means. I'm sorry, I'm not smart.
He means 1,000.
Oh, you mean the leaf vase? Woo! No, I can't go there. That's yeah, no, I can't. Well, wait,
Based on top is the one that Pamela is talking about.
yeah. Matthew, let me think about it, because now that I'm doing math in my head, let me think about it, and I'll get back with you. I know what you're saying. All right, Pamela, I think this is the one you're talking about. Oh, this is the Teal Royale. It's a second. It is a second marked with an F, but it is painted by Michelle Kibbe. This is Teal Royale with a snow crest. I would start it at $60. I like this a lot. This is one of my favorite colors that Fenton did later on. Starting bid 60. Why is it a second? I don't know if it's an overrun. I see a bubble in the bottom of the glass. The fact that they went ahead and painted it all the way means it wasn't much of a second. You know what I mean? A lot of times Fenton would do a lot, and they would do a limited edition, and then they'd have an overrun. Well, then they would have to take that and scratch it out and make it a second, because there was only, if the limited edition run was 500 and they made 520, well, the 20 might be fine, but they have to mark it a second because they said that they would only make 500 of them. So they marked this one a second. Okay, I see like a little bubble right there, and I see a bubble right there beside where they started marking it out. The stunning Marilyn Wagner piece for the Sandcar piece, right? Wow. Yeah, I really truly lucked out with the sale of that Marilyn Wagner piece the other night. All right, Pamela's in at 60. Does anybody want to be 65?
You're on mute.
Huh? Oh, okay, and $2 increment bids is what you're saying?
You didn't put that rule in.
I mean, what?
You did your rule in, but you didn't put it in.
What rule are you talking about? She's thoroughly confusing me. 7 inches by 6 inches.
Who's there standing for?
There is not.
Would it fit on?
It may have had that. It may fit a black stand. If I had a black stand, I don't think I got a ginger jar or anything. But yeah, there may be a stand for it, but I don't have one. Yeah. Patsy, I will I got to think about Vegas's offer first, and then if I decide that I can't do that, then I will discuss it with you what I can do on the sand carve piece.
I'm doing sold to Pamela.
Oh. Okay, I got you, Laura. Sorry. My brain went dead. All right, I'm going to hit sold to Pamela for 60 for this piece right here. Thank you. All right. Let's do a couple of easies with Laura's name on it. I've got this. I don't know what this color is. It's not chiffon, I don't think. It's not quite dark enough. It may be washed out chiffon. It's the little 4.25 inch by 4 inch pitcher. It reverse swirl optic. It's Fenton, made in the 80s. I will start it at, I got 45 on it. Let's start it at 35. It's got, yeah, the swirl really does show up big, doesn't it? It is Fenton. It was done in the 80s. Did I say 80s? 80s. Oh, 80s. So I don't think it's pink chiffon then. I really don't know what color. It shouldn't glow. It's pink. No, it does not glow. All right, Laura's in at 35. Does anybody want to be 36 or higher? It is a piece of Fenton. It is a pretty pink, like a baby pink. It's a very, very, very soft pink. Oh, no, it's not. It's very much, I'm telling you, it's hard to tell in the camera there, but it's pink. It's just a really light pale pink. I don't see anybody else jumping up and down on it, so I'll go ahead and sell it to Laura. Thank you, Laura, for being an easy target for pink and purple. Oh, I guess I could have done that. I'll do that next time if I need to. All right, I've got this really pretty country cranberry pitcher. It is 4 inches deep, or 4 inches across, almost 5 inches tall. I think this is the Empress pattern, only because I think John Walt literally just told me that's what it was earlier today. I got some goblets in it as well. Dead gone, you, Matthew, you know how to drive a hard bargain. Let me do the math and see if I can stand it, and I'll let you know. I don't have my calculator because I'm using it as a camera, or I would I'd let you know. All right. This is borderline fuchsia, but it's cranberry. It's country cranberry. It's Fenton, made in the 90s again. I would do this one. I got $39.99 on it. I would start it at 35. It's a cute little creamer. You're welcome, darling. Yeah, it's 4 inches by 4.5. Gwen, where's your phone? Over there. But I do it at 35. It's a really pretty, y'all look how pretty that cranberry is. I don't get to find it that deep. Now, it kind of gets washed out on one side, very little bit, but
That's what it adds up to.
that's, it's super pretty. Okay,
There's that if you want to.
thank you.
Farm show.
Any goodies on the bottom shelf over your right shoulder? No, not anything I think you'd get super excited about. I don't see anybody interested in this piece. All right, I think. Yeah. Let me do. Yeah, there you go, Gwen. Matthew, I tell you what, if you can do 1,100 for all three pieces, I'll swing that. These are, you're literally buying the best pieces of glass that I have in my possession. As far as Fenton goes. So, if you can do 1,100, I'll do it. All right. Thank you. I will get you worked out an invoice shortly. Tomorrow. I want to try to get everybody invoiced tomorrow so that oh yeah, everybody, I'm on with Becky tomorrow night. And we're doing all Disney theme. So bring all your Mickey ears and your hats and everything. We will have a great time tomorrow. Y'all, I really don't have anything else that's just like super duper exciting. So I think now is probably as good a time. Let's see, Steven, can you get another sandblast vase? Miss Patsy, I will be totally honest with you. This is the first one that I have ever bought that is Fenton. Now, somebody was gracious enough to give me one as a vase, as a gift. But
Creamer do you want?
the golfing one.
Color.
It's purple. It's a Mary Gregory, by the way, Vegas, in case you didn't know it. Oh yeah, I forgot. Becky and Barb have several sand carved pieces. So, Patsy, we will try to get those up for you. Since we're doing Disney tomorrow night, I bet you we can probably twist Becky's arm to put it up the following Tuesday. Maybe Becky, I will remind you, and Miss Patsy, hopefully you can join her on the first Tuesday of the month. Y'all, I think I'm good for the night. I appreciate each and every one of you for coming tonight. I thank each and every one for your offers and your bids. I thank oh, hi Susie. Thank you for participating and showing up. Even if you don't buy anything, I'm so thrilled that each and every one of you come and listen to me ramble about Fenton and everything else. Not the 4th week though. Okay. Yeah, tomorrow's the fourth Tuesday, so tomorrow night we're doing all Disney. But then the week after, Becky will be glad to bring you some sand carved pieces to the show. So once again, thank you all. If you have never bought from me before, but you bought from me tonight, I'll need you to send me an email right there unless I know you in real life. She's off for the 4th of July. Ugh. All right, so the next one will be the 11th for her. So she's doing alternate of me. So I'll be the 3rd and 4th Mondays of July. And then I really hope to go live from convention at the end of the month, but I will be sure to put a video up and let y'all know. Yeah, so glad that each one of you came. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank y'all so much. I hope to see y'all all again tomorrow night for mine and Becky's 4th Tuesday. Y'all have a great evening, and I will see you next time. Y'all have a great night.